Alright guys, so we're looking at kicking. I'm getting a lot of people asking the question, well, what kind of kicks work in a street fight? I'll be really honest with you, I've only kicked once somebody. And I was working at the door, and we were steel-toe boots, and it was just here to here, and I'm talking to the person, and I went whack right to the shin, right here on the inside. Right? You can go here or here. Other than that, fights happen in close quarter range. In order for me to kick, I need to get the distance. My thing was strike first, bridge, close the gap, finish the person as quickly as possible. Not allow them to get into that, to give them that distance. What do you want to say, Steve? Chris?
Well, front kick to the, I was thinking about a front kick to the kneecap.
The main thing is when you're kicking, for me, is kick anything below the waist. Right? Even below, possible the knees. I think the only kicks I would ever use in the street were like a jar kick here, small kicks right into the knees or the shins, kick to the groin. I wasn't crazy about tie kicks because they were very telegraphic and they took a lot of motion. Anything that came straight into the center line that allowed me to strike the person quick. Why? Because I want to get the system, nervous system shooting high-low. So if I'm here and I go whack, as that split second, the system goes, the nervous system shoots there, then I strike high. Right? It's just to give me a split second enter. You want to say something, Chris?
No, that's about it, I suppose.
Yeah, you want to keep everything below the waist. Again, I never kicked. Half the time I was either in the club, slippery environment, booze, whatever was on the floor. The other half time I was standing outside of the door with like, it was almost like ceramic, which was slippery. The rest of the time you're either on cement, where it's either wet, snowy, so you know. And again, what kind of clothing do you have? How flexible are you? And again, because most fights are going to happen close quarter range, it's hard to throw those kicks. You don't want to force them. I've met guys who do taekwondo and whatever, and they have great kicks. And when I train them, they try to throw their kicks. I'm like, you're in close quarter range. You can't kick, and you shouldn't be kicking.
Okay? Yeah, that's what they were taught.
Yeah, you're absolutely. That's what they were taught. But you have to know what tool to use when. Yeah. It's not because you have a great spinning kick, you're going to go any close environment trying to throw that spinning kick. And that's what happens, is that people get emotionally attached to a certain move or a certain something they're good at, and they try to force it every time they do something. And you just got to be able to know, I don't know, I'm in the elevator, you know, 4x4 space, I can't throw a kick. How good are you in close quarter?